Okay, so we're back. And we're going to do Zumba. I'm super excited. Woo! No, I'm super excited about this. Helen is going to show us some moves. I call these sexy moves because she's all, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to let her do it. I'm going to let her do it.
Okay, so
Some steps.
This little segment is actually our warm-up song, so it's not necessarily a Zumba song, but we do some of the Zumba moves in the song. So one of the key things that I tell most folks is that you don't have to do everything step by step like I do. Make it your own way, make it fun. So we'll do a series of steps. Do you want me to just do those steps first, and then we kind of? So there's a couple of moves that we do. One of the moves is a roll. So the roll kind of goes. It's hard to explain when you're not exactly doing it, but one of the rolls is you just get in touch with your body. So a lot of people find this hard to do, but it's really just allowing your body to roll the way you want it to.
Okay, so
you want to try that?
Okay, hold on. Okay, so basically I need to get in touch with my inner sexy. Lord have mercy.
And I tell people to use their hands for guidance because sometimes it just makes it that much easier and kind of sink down a little bit. So you just kind of, which we all have that in us. It's just a matter of being able to pull it out.
My sexy, Africans have their own way of dancing, and so it's more like a But so
okay, we do some of that too.
Right. Okay. So, but you want me to glide and go down.
So we'll just do a series of this type of move just to warm the body up, so you can warm up your hips, your back, your belly.
I think I'm going the opposite direction.
And then there's another move that we do to stretch your body, and that's where you kind of lift your arms up and you just kind of go over to the right, and then you go over to the left. So that's, stretching. Again, stretching your hips and your belly and your back and your arms.
This is super sexy. Okay. I can handle the sexy. It's just, later on, I'm just going to go home. Okay.
You'll be too tired.
Okay, so do it again.
Yep.
Do it again.
So you just put your arms up, and then I always just step over and then step over.
Is this one time?
We go several times. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
And then we exhale, inhale, exhale.
Inhale, exhale.
So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And so that's just.
Is this some kind of spice up your marriage? Is that what Zumba is?
It's a workout. It's a full body workout. Everything.
It seemed like a spice your marriage type dance.
This is a warm up.
This is just a warm up.
Yeah.
Okay, so do the last one again.
Just exhale, inhale. So
everything is just gyrate, moving your hips.
And then we do a series of moves like this. So we give love away.
Give the love away.
And we get rid of negative energy because we don't need it.
Okay, I like that too. I like all of it.
So that's a piece of the warm up.
Okay.
So you ready?
You working out. Okay. I haven't worked up. Yeah. Because you working out for real. Okay.
I do this all the time.
All right, so we're going to do the warm up. And so I just watch you, and then are you going to speak? Is that how? So when I'm in the class, I know there's normally a mirror.
Yep, just follow me. That's what
and so I just follow you. Okay, so.
And then I'll just let you know when we change up a little bit.
Okay, so is it okay to not stand side by side, or should I stand behind you a little bit?
You can stand behind me a little bit, or we can just stand kind of at an angle.
Okay. And I don't have to be perfect.
Absolutely not. The whole point is just to keep moving. It's Zumba fitness. Some things you pick up, some things you don't. The ladies have their favorite songs, and they may get some of it right and some of it their own way, but move everything and have a good time doing it.
All right.
All right. So we'll start with the roll. Ready?
Go.
I think I might need a cigarette, 'cause we be up and then we on it, yeah. I just don't get it, don't know why we do this,
Yep.
why we do this, why. One day we be in the Cadillac.
All right, we're gonna stretch. And we're gonna breathe. Give our love away. Yep. Let go of negative energy. Let's inhale again. Let love away. We don't need negative energy. Let's roll again. Let's stretch. Let's breathe. Yep, get that love away. We don't need negative energy. Give it a negative energy.
Lord, have
yeah, that's
mercy.
the warm up.
That's the warm
And
up.
there's still more to the song, so
I know.
just a piece. Are you breathing?
Yeah, I feel it right
You feel
here.
a little sweat, little. Yeah. So you working everything out, even in the warm up.
Oh, I know. Because when I was doing that, I was like, oh, I feel it right here.
I mean, I think the beautiful thing is, I think the ladies enjoy doing it. A lot of times, what I usually have to do is remind them to breathe, because they're looking at themselves and feeling good and sexy.
Yeah.
That they kind of forget to breathe. But it's fun.
Yeah, I have to say, when I got over the initial, okay, I am actually showing off my sexuality, because I'm conservative.
Mm-hmm.
I talk a lot of stuff, but I'm very conservative. And so when I got over the initial, okay, I'm being sexy, and I felt my body like going with like, okay, I'm moving muscles that I haven't moved in a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm liking it.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
And then once I got over, okay, I don't have to look like her, as long as I'm moving my body some kind of way. you
Yep.
know,
Yep.
I'm cool. And I started having fun. I actually started to relax
Okay.
and have fun. So a part of me was like, okay, let's keep going. Then I had that other part is like, okay, I'm glad we took a break.
Yes.
Okay, so
So that's a warm-up song. I have several Zumba songs that we do too.
so let's do a Zumba. Let's
Okay.
do a Zumba song for a little bit.
Okay.
Not the whole, let's just
Okay.
try out a Zumba song.
Okay.
What track is that?
We can. I believe it might be number 2, or it might be number 1.
Now, what I'm wearing, is that okay for?
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, is this a good Zumba song?
This one is. This was a good one. It's a good one to do.
Okay.
It's not slowing down. You see this?
I see. You already burning calories.
Yeah, I'm burning calories.
Okay.
So
I'm
this
ready.
is a Zumba song. We can do this song, or there's another song too.
This is fine.
So, this is fine. You want to do this one? Okay. So in this song, I'm gonna have to do it, and you just have to
Okay, good.
go with me.
Uh huh. Go
You
ahead.
ready?
Uh huh.
Okay. Can we start it over? maybe?
Start from the beginning.
Yeah. So.
Okay. One
me
moment.
step
So
up.
basically,
it's
it's fast.
it's fast, and then
That's
then
fine.
Zumba. There's
Am I
not a
doing
whole
a
lot
lot
of
of-
explanation.
am
You
I
just
just
look
doing
and you try to catch on.
Am I doing a whole lot of this?
So
I'm ready. No.
you start with 4 steps, and then we go like this, go like that. 4 steps, go like this, go like that. Okay.
Or-
And then I'm gonna do my hips like this and point in this direction, and we're gonna have to go all the way over. I'll do my hips like this and point that way all the way over. Zumba, Zumba.
Oh,
I'm
we're
sorry.
gonna have a whole lot of fun with this song right here.
But there's another one that's a little slower.
No, I'm not a punk. We're gonna try this.
Okay then,
We're
let's
not a-
do this.
I'm not a punk.
Everybody gets a little confused on this one though.
I'm gonna be, you know what?
Just hang in there.
I am. We're not doing the whole song though, so feel free to stop at any time, ladies.
Okay, we're gonna start with 4-step.
Cuando la vida es una, hay que vivirla más.
4-step.
Es como una aventura que tienes que bailar. Vamos a pasarla bien. Baila que lo hace bien. Vamos a pasarla bien. Baila que lo hace bien. You only live one life, so you
Turn
gotta
back.
live it up. To prerogative. To get girl. Nobody's
Pick it
que
up.
te gusta. Nobody's que te gusta. Nobody's que te gusta.
Oh shucks.
Big kick. Step.
That's okay.
That's good.
Oh,
Because we didn't really get too far, but
we didn't get far off. And I was like, she said step. I was like,
we can do that part again if you want to. So that's like, you know, a beginning piece of a Zumba song. It's real active.
I see.
Yeah. Anybody can do it. Everybody has been. So
Yeah, actually, I don't even feel foolish. I was
Good.
going the wrong direction,
and everybody does.
and I didn't feel foolish at all.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you want to laugh at me?
No, not at all.
You can laugh.
No, it's
okay.
what it happens. I mean, every time I do this song, everybody loves this song. But there's always certain parts of a song that you might not get
Catch.
quite. Yeah. So it takes a while.
Yes, my heart rate is like.
You're working it out.
Yeah.
That's
These bells
jumping.
was ringing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, once again, she's located in Crystal. Her address is
6324 Bass Lake Road, Suite E, Crystal, Minnesota.
and her hours are
Mondays and Thursdays from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and also on Saturdays from 10 to 11 a.m.
Amen. I had a great time today.
I did too.
And
And I did Zumba. I'm
She-
sweating.
yeah,
It was like, what, 5 minutes?
yeah, yeah, it's hot. I'm not quite there with the Zumba because she got into it, and I was trying to, but you know, I was trying to watch her at the same time. But I really had a great time having Helen here with me. Would you
I
come
enjoyed
back?
Absolutely.
I think-
Anytime.
yes, I'll come back. I'm going to ask you to come back, and we'll do longer
Okay.
because I think I'll be mentally ready. Because I
Yes.
think it's a mental thing too.
I don't know. I think most of the women that come, they like just letting go of everything. Doesn't matter how you look, you're moving and you're free.
Right.
in
No,
your
I mean
movement.
mental as
Mhm.
far as ready to work out, lose
Yep.
weight, be fit,
Yep.
that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But you're absolutely right. Once I got rid of the thought that, oh my God, I'm being sexy, you know, and everybody could see it, I was fine. I was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So I really thank you.
Thank
I
you.
would
Thank you
hug
for
you,
having.
but you.
Yeah, I'm
Kinda
already
wet.
like Zumba, Zumba. I love it.
I
I
see.
can't complain.
Thank you for I'm
Hanging
gonna
out
edit
with Daphne.
that. Yes. Thank you for hanging out with me and Helen today. I hope to see you again. Bye. Hi, welcome to Daphne. I'm your host, Daphne, and today we have Sifu Alonso. Ha! Shifu?
Seafood.
Sifu Alonzo. Sorry. I apologize. And he's going to show us martial arts skills, self-defense moves today. I'm super excited. I got some moves. So, Sifu Alonzo, tell me, you have a school.
Yes, I have a school. It's called Minneapolis Plum Blossom Martial Arts Center, and we're located in Crystal, Minnesota, off the corner of 36th and Douglas.
Okay. And you also have a show.
Yeah, and I have a little show on the community.
It's not little.
It's a little show. It's called Kung Fu for the Streets.
Okay.
Where I kind of show some interesting techniques that we use for range, engaging. Basically, just a big old self-defense show.
Okay. We also have Miss Shelley. She's the eye candy of the show. Just joking. She is eye candy. But she is going to he's going to demonstrate some self-defense moves, and we're both going to be reenacting them to see, because you see she has the heels, and she's very pretty. You know, she's just going to be walking down the street, and someone's going to like, hey, pretty girl. And it's like, hiya! No, I'm just saying, she's not going to do all that. But he's going to show her what to do in a situation if someone attacks her. So I'm going to leave it to you.
All right.
Shows.
We're going to do some techniques from
Get closer.
Yang style Tai Chi with a few scenarios. I think the scenario we picked for today is what would you do in a club setting where there's very little room and you need to defend yourself against unwanted individual. All right, so the first move we're going to work on is called chop. That's also Tai Chi move. The full length is chop and parry, but we just do just a chop situation here. All right, so I want you to stand over here for me. So one of the things about Tai Chi is the rule of thumb is we don't use force against force, which is perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this particular situation.
I'm sorry, what does that mean? You're not going to use force against force?
We're going to use force against force, like an example would be a tree versus a moving car. So we're not going to use power versus power.
So that means if you hit me, I'm not going to hit you back.
Not exactly. What that means is if you punch me or push me, rather than me push back, I'm going to use your energy against you.
Oh, okay. Okay, that sounds
Okay, so I don't have to. I'm not going to try to overpower you with my own power.
good. Okay,
So
that
that means
sounds good.
force against force. We want to avoid that. And why we avoid that is with total body mechanics and circular motion. So as the next example for chop parry, we're going to explain here in a second, is we're going to have, in this situation, our right foot in front. We're going to have our right fist above our right toe with our palm facing down. What we're going to do is we're going to turn our right toe to the right and at the same time rotate our right hand upward in a circular motion. So it looks like this. Okay, so we're going to go back. Now the difference between doing this and actually rotating the shoulder, rotating the wrist on top. If I do like this, now I'm using force against force because it's my arm that is moving only. But when I happen to do a circular motion and turn my foot, my hip automatically turns, and now I'm using all my weight and a turn versus the force.
So I keep my hands straight, my arms straight. So when I do this, I keep it straight like this.
Correct.
I don't move
You
it
don't
through
move
this.
it, correct.
Okay.
Okay. So the way that looks,
So, hey girl, I need you to go through them. Hey girl, how you doing?
or even go to the hey girl, how you doing?
Uh-huh.
Well,
And
I
then,
have to, I have to kind of explain a little bit. So,
okay.
when she wears my hand on my wrist here, if she has a really tight grip, which most men do, if I happen to go like this, I'm using the force. I'm using power versus power. The power of her grip and the power of me twisting my hand.
Yeah.
In most cases, I'm not going to win that battle if I'm of less stature or not as much powerful as my individual is. So what I want to be able to do, if she holds onto it again, is to break this grip. I want to turn have my right leg in front, go down a little bit to where she moves. Now I'm going to circle on top, and now the break has happened.
That's good.
Now the wrist break has happened.
Okay.
Okay.
So let her try. So now I need you to go through the motions. Hey girl, how you doing? No, leave me alone. No, leave me I said, come here, girl.
Okay.
Now we've gone through the story. Now try it. Now
Now
it's
she wants
grandpa.
me to go through the story. Okay. What's up, fine lady? How can I help you? There you go. So I want to relax a little bit, turn. Good. And there's a wrist break, as you can tell. Okay. And you can, what's the most amazing part of this is you actually do this in heels.
Yes.
Good.
And a skirt at that. So watch out, ladies. Or gentlemen, anyway. See a lady with a skirt on the high heel shoes? Watch out. Don't estimate that situation.
I know that's right.
Okay, so that's one of the ways where we do a wrist break. If you want to continue to get an extra example to induce a little bit more pain, we want to grab the individual's hand. In that case, what I would do the same motion, but I would cover their hand. Bring down, circle up, and be sure that the knuckles of the individual is facing up. So I'll do it one more time, and I'll do it more slower so you can see what I'm talking about. So once I do the circle, even if I don't twist, it's still a little bit more waist, but I've been doing this for almost 18 and a half years, so a little bit different. So once I turn my wrist upside down, where my palm is facing up, the attacker's knuckles are facing straight up. Thus, here in their wrist, it's kind of extended, and then there's the forearm. So right now, I have my knuckle on top of their wrist. But if I happen to cover that over top, the individual can't release. So now, if I turn over,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
and that will,
You try. Can she try now?
you sure can,
Well,
but you gotta go lightly though.
Okay.
So try one more time.
Yeah, please.
So she's gonna grab the wrist. I'm gonna cover over her. I'm not gonna do like this. I'm gonna have my elbow down, so I'll go like almost 45 over the first two knuckles. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of a lean, and I can still almost circle with that. That way now, her wrist and knuckles are facing up. My knuckles on top. I rotate my wrist around on top of their wrist, and then I can just sink a little bit.
That's
Okay,
good.
or I can push, or you will gain instant control
Of the
in that
situation.
manner.
Then
Okay.
take off running. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
Correct.
go ahead.
So,
you're going to grab me?
so I'm going to grab you. Remember, this should be done gently at first, because it's too swift, and you can tear out a person's wrist, and you can create permanent damage.
To the attacker.
Correct.
So
And that's what I want to do
That's what you want to do.
in a real
Not
life
right
situation. Okay.
oh. right.
Okay.
Not right now.
I need my wrist. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so you're
I
going to
wanna-
cover right there.
I'm going to cover this.
Yep, so right there.
Okay.
Now do the same motion, but slower,
Okay.
and turn, and here. That way. Good.
And then,
And then you can kind of, if you just sit a little bit, good.
okay.
Okay. So most of this is going to take
One more time.
practice. So do one more time.
No. You. Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry.
So I'm going to cover this.
Yep. You know. Yep. Circle. Got to make the circle. Circle this way. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
See. Now, there you go.
Okay.
Good. So that.
Why did you tap?
Because that usually means stop.
You tapping out.
Telling me to bend lower.
Right.
Yes. When you go lower, it creates more pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Because you can pull and drag, and the person's going to go right along with you. In most cases, we tend to do that, and we kind of sit back
Okay.
because that's going to cause. And the circle motion is very important. If you don't do the circle motion, then you're just using your own power
Yes.
Okay.
in your upper body.
Yes.
We want to be able to use all the power we have. If you're 120 pounds, 125 pounds is more powerful than someone who, even though they're 200 pounds, is only punching at 60%.
Right.
Okay?
Well, would you come back on the show?
I will do that.
Thank you. And would you?
Oh, yes, I would do that.
Excellent.
Should wear my heels.
I know.
right?
Yes, you
Okay,
should.
all
You
right.
should wear your heels.
Easy.
So today we learned some self-defense moves, and I really think it's important that this is done because a lot of times we put ourselves in a situation where we are in danger, and just because we do that doesn't mean we should suffer for that. And so if we can get ourselves out of it and take off running, and leave them, somewhat paralyzed, I think that's good. So he's gonna come back a lot. Sifu, is that how I do it? Oh, like this.
There you go.
Alonzo, thank you for coming. Shelly, thank you. That's the show. Thank you all for watching. I'm Daphne. Goodbye. Right.